Jesu Ascension. Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. And I'm sorry, in my last video, I did that and it freaked some people out. But we need to forgive and forget and learn and grow and live past our trespasses and just watch album reviews. You know, just check out some album reviews. And I have one right here, luckily, of the new Jesu LP, Ascension. Jesu is a band masterminded by UK guitarist Justin K. Broderick, and since the 80s, this dude has amassed a discography that is pretty eclectic. Jesu is what Justin has been concentrating on since the disband of Godflesh, and after the influence, that dark doom and industrial metal sound that Godflesh used to have, lost its grip of Jesu's early stuff, this project became something really kind of blissful, uplifting. While most bands try to be really menacing with this style of sound, Jesu comes off in many of its tracks really serene. I thought at first, oh man, this is going to be an easy in. This is a slam dunk. Sadly, this thing was not love at first listen, or second listen, or fifth listen, or any listen after that. I kind of feel like this thing lives in the shadow of everything Jesu has done beforehand. The songs, tunes, chord progressions, melodies aren't the most fantastic that have ever been crafted under the Jesu name. But the thing is, Jesu isn't just about songwriting. Jesu is also heavy. Jesu is also loaded with different sounds and textures. But even that's not doing that much for me. I mean, seriously, the recording of this LP really baffles me. This thing is definitely not the most booming or resonant that Jesu has ever sounded. The guitars here are slightly bettered by the guitars on Opiate Sun, and things get even heavier on that early stuff. I kind of feel like I'm getting nitpicky, but then again, another thing that bothers me about this thing is just the drum mix from Ascension. Where's the kick? I hear little to no kick. And while we're on the drums, they're really my least favorite part of this album because they feel much lazier here than they have on past releases, barely holding on to the same tempo that the guitars are. I feel like there's really no interplay to this, and it sounds like Justin recorded all of these instruments himself. And that's happened before on Jesu releases, but this is one of the first moments I've come across where everything kind of fails to connect. There's like no interplay, there's no cohesion, nothing is touching. It just makes everything feel so flat and kind of dull on this LP, especially when the songs here attempt a climax or a build toward the end, like December or Black Lies. It just kind of feels like I'm celebrating the 4th of July with only sparklers. Plus, sometimes the vocals come off really muddy and unintelligible where they might have been a little clearer on earlier stuff. Overall, it sounds like Jesu, and it acts like Jesu, and it talks like Jesu, and it walks like Jesu, and it looks like Jesu, but something's kind of off. And that's like driven me insane listening to this thing over and over and trying to figure out why I'm not enjoying it all that much. I had to go back and listen to the old stuff to make sure I hadn't turned into a Jesu hater overnight or something. This is just my opinion, but this LP just isn't that memorable for me. I don't think it's that fantastic of a release for Jesu. But this thing is still a Jesu album, and it has a lot of the qualities that I like hearing in this style of music, but I'm not loving it. And I'm not hating it. I'm really just on the fence with it. So I gotta say I'm feeling a light 5 on this. I'm not happy about feeling that way about a Jesu album. But what do you think? Are you liking this more than me? Are you hating it? And why? And what do you think I should review next. But, Jesu Ascension, the needle drop. Thank you for watching. Forever.